Hello, my little bear cubs, and welcome back to another episode of Secondhand Therapy. We need to remind you that we are not therapists. We are not experts. This is not professional advice. And this is not a substitute for therapy.
Absolutely not.
And if you're in Los Angeles, we have a live show.
Ooh, the 19th. It's coming up.
19th. So when you're hearing this, it's just a couple days away.
Ooh, yeah.
Just a couple days away.
It's going to be great. We're going to be there.
I'm not going to be there, so you can let me know how it goes. I'm not going to be there.
You're going to be there.
So if you ever...
He will be there.
I'm not going to be there. If you had a hope of getting your eyeballs on me or speaking to me or anything like that, I'm getting over a cold.
Yeah.
Keep fucking dreaming because I'm not going to go to the show.
You're going to the show. We will be there December 19th.
I'll be there. Lyric Hyperion. Mm-hmm. If you're in LA, come on out, hang out. It's going to be something.
It's going to be something.
It's the first time we're ever doing it. So
Feelings out loud, live in person.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I might just beat the shit out of everybody in the room. I don't know. What else? If you want to support the podcast, that'd be great. If you're enjoying it and you're like, oh, I hate these fucking ads. And at the same time, I'd like to support these guys.
Yeah.
You can do that on Patreon.
Yeah.
Ad-free episodes. You get our other non-therapy podcast. We talked about this moron's theory on Harry Potter this week.
You know what? I was reading the comments section. A lot of people coming around to my side.
Yeah, people pleasers. They're everywhere.
No, come on. It's a good
you know
theory.
What? I think he might be onto something with this basic bullshit.
No.
Oh, you hate it because I'm right.
You're not right. I hate it because you don't know what you're talking about. If you had read the books or seen the films,
I have seen the films
right.
multiple times.
So let me rephrase. If you had the capability to remember a film that you've seen, I would take it seriously.
Okay, now
What?
You might have got me there.
Yeah.
But
because you opened it with, well, he's dreamed this world, he's popular. Bro, everybody hates him.
buddy.
I
saw that come up in the comments a few times. He's literally a living legend.
Oh, yeah, and everybody hates him for that. And everybody hates him with that.
Who lived.
And everybody hates him for that. Just because he is that, it's like LeBron James. LeBron James is great.
Yeah.
All the haters.
Yeah.
I'm one of them. Fuck him.
Hey, that doesn't
mean you're liked. This is your therapy coming out. Oh, but he's the boy. Everybody liked him. No, they sure didn't.
Okay. We have a Patreon. Go support us, please. Merch discounts, access to early episodes, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, you get the episodes early and ad-free.
Yeah.
We have merch available. Secondhandtherapypod.com. We just launched some new merch.
We dropped some fire.
It's dope as fuck. It's cozier. Oh, it's so soft.
It's cozier than ever.
We got some dope shit out there. So, yeah. Okay.
We owe you. If you want to contact us, we have a phone number. You can text us. You can leave a voicemail. We might even share it on here. And we have a P.O. box. You can send us actual physical mail.
We've had a few people. One person said they dropped a postcard in, didn't get it. We had another person said they wanted to write us a letter, didn't get it. We had another person also say they wanted to write us a letter, didn't get it.
This is what I love. I know this about you, that you love a good follow through.
Yeah.
And so it's so funny to me because sometimes people will comment about like where they can buy a shirt or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then literally like 45 seconds later, you'll be like, they never bought a shirt.
And now what he means by literally is I'm going to exaggerate to make my point. That's what literally means in his brain.
Yeah, it's great.
What, lying to everybody? Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. No, just watching you implode and people are like, we're going to send you a postcard. You're like, they never did it. I was like, they just wrote you that.
That's me imploding, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's an exaggeration, right?
Wow. We might not make it through this episode. Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show. We love you. you think I'm feisty tonight?
Yeah.
Why why feisty? What's coming across feisty?
Oh, you open the show by telling people if you arrive to the live show and fight everybody.
I might.
That's feisty right off the bat.
I might fight all of them.
Yeah, you got a lot
I'm not going to be at the live show.
You got a lot of anger built up over there. What's going on?
I don't feel angry.
That's weird because I feel your anger.
Interesting. That's actually one of the things I talked about in therapy today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, is when with you.
This would be great. Yeah.
One of the tools I'm going to start implementing or putting effort toward implementing is asking myself how I feel toward you.
This is going to end our friendship.
And I got to tell you, so far, it's irritated.
See? That's the anger I feel.
Well, irritation and anger, different.
Brothers.
Different.
Cousins?
Getting more irritated. Yeah, so, I mean, really, it's with anybody. But you're sitting here, so you're the example. Is how do I feel toward them? Like, am I feeling irritated? Am I feeling compassionate? Am I feeling judgmental? And then whenever I locate what I'm feeling, checking in with my parts and seeing which part is feeling that way. And then essentially, so like, let me give you an example.
Yeah, I would love one.
You got a tattoo on your neck.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
It is already your entire personality by today.
Because I posted a picture of it.
Right. So what I was doing was still talking.
Okay, go for it.
Now, here's where I get irritated.
Okay.
And we've talked about this on the pod many times.
Yeah.
You got a tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
Great tattoo.
Thank you.
You didn't do it. Frankie, great tattoo. It looks great on you.
Thank you.
There you go. You're welcome. Now, I see that and I'm like, dude, good for him. He got a great tattoo. He's been thinking about it. He's been wanting it.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't it stop there? Why can't it just be for you to enjoy?
I do enjoy it.
Yeah. But you had to post a picture last night, posted a video first thing when you got up, and that irritates me.
Yeah. Two things.
Okay.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah, I posted the process of getting the tattoo. Yes. I didn't think that was a problem. I think that's a thing that a lot of people do. Maybe not you, but that's very common when somebody is doing a thing that they're posting the process, whether it's like dyeing their hair for the first time and like whatever the fuck. Like people will post the process. That's what I did.
Every time you get a tattoo, you have to do that?
No.
Okay.
But maybe.
Okay.
Let's just say yeah.
Okay.
2, I didn't want to do this. But somebody got their hands tattooed pretty recently. Somebody I know. Somebody I'm very close to.
Mm-hmm.
Both in this room and in life.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did they post a picture of their tattoos? Oh. Now, one would say they did.
Now,
did they?
Go ahead. Please finish.
And did they post a picture of the tattoo shop when they were there? Oh, buddy, busted again. So I have to ask, what is the difference between you posting and me posting?
So I will say the difference for me is I didn't post a picture of my hands. I reposted the artist's picture to give him exposure that he did my tattoos. I did not post a picture of my hands because they were swollen and balloon-like. And I never post a picture of a tattoo after I get it. So you're wrong. 2,
Okay.
I started this to talk about my parts, and you felt the need to defend yourself when you're not under attack. Why?
I this is very interesting because you say this a lot when we're having conversation. You say, I defend myself. That's the first part. The second part, always two things. The second part, two things.
Yeah.
The second part is I really think as you're examining these, I don't know, is it behavior? I don't know what it is. Your interactions with people. Really examine the way that you are initiating these conversations. Because
Are you telling me to do that?
I'm suggesting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. God forbid anybody tells you to do anything.
Oh,
I'm suggesting.
Yeah.
So, because what happens is a lot of times it feels like you're punching down. And that's why it feels like I have to then, or I get defensive, or I have to defend myself, or it feels like maybe that I am defending myself because you're coming at it. The way you started it was that you're irritated because I'm posting pictures of this, or that even something silly is like the Harry Potter thing. It is that I'm either not allowed to have that opinion, or that I'm dumb for thinking that, or that so you're coming at it always from like this negative place of like, this is irritating me. I don't understand why you have to do this. It needs to be for you. It comes across like you're doing this wrong. And I don't understand why you're doing this wrong. And I'm like, oh, I think a lot of people do this. And you're like, well, you're defending yourself. And so I think that's where we get mixed up a lot or that I feel like I'm getting attacked. When you say like, I think you feel like you're getting attacked. How am I supposed to feel when you are saying things like, that needs to be free? Like, why are you doing that? Don't do that. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't be doing that. That's the way it's coming across is you shouldn't be posting pictures of your tattoo. That needs to be free. Like, why would you do that? It comes across as either dumb or wrong. Even the way you're looking at me right now, because I know what you're going to say. I can't make you feel that.
No, I was going to say, I literally said, for example, your tattoos, I feel irritated. And you go, let me tell you why I do it. I'm trying to tell you my parts and how I'm examining why I'm irritated because I know I shouldn't be irritated. And instead of hearing me out and like examining my parts, you're giving me suggestions on what to do differently because it comes across a certain way.
This isn't the first time we've had a conversation like this, and
we're not having this conversation. I said, for example, your tattoos, and then you launched into this thing about two things.
Yeah.
Why I did this. I think it's normal.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not what we're talking about. Why did you feel the need to explain all that when I'm saying, for example, let me tell you about my parts coming in here? What about that you felt like you had to justify what you were
I think it's
about?
Because it came up off air. It was the first thing you addressed to me this morning.
Oh, it made me so mad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why. So this isn't the first time I'm hearing it. This is coming up. It's attached to this other thing. So I know that it bothers you.
Oh, I hate it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not just like, oh, this is just a thing I'm pulling out of the air. No, I know this is rooted in truth. And so I'm trying to...
As I said, I'm irritated by it.
Yes, but why?
Oh, I'd love to tell you. May I finish?
Yeah.
Cool. Is there anything else?
No.
You have 2 more things? 3 more things?
Go for it.
Okay. For example, posting about your tattoos and all that, right? First thing in the morning. It irritates me. So what I'm going to do is go, well, one, how am I actually feeling towards him? Is it irritation? Is it judgment? Like, what is it? And I think the root of it is judgment because I know how addicted you are to validation, especially externally. And I know how much of that you get from the internet. And I don't know the right way to put it. My instinct is to say, I wish you didn't need it and you didn't have to chase it so much. But I don't know if it's that I wish that or anything like that. So yeah, I think it's rooted in judgment. Because I feel sad when I see you continually doing that. Yeah. And then I try to look in, and I know this is an uncomfortable conversation. Like, what part is it that is judging you, or what part is feeling sad? And I think the sadness is from like my core self, where I feel compassionate and yeah, I'm just like, man, I wish you could look in the mirror and be like, dope fucking tattoo, and go on with your day. But I know you need other people to tell you it's a dope tattoo to believe it. And I feel sad knowing that truth. But I think the judgmental part that comes in, the part that feels judgmental, and I think it comes out or masks maybe as irritation, is I don't know. I think it's just I haven't been able to identify that part and what it is. I think it's similar to my bloody tears part.
Yeah.
That sees you continually do these things, and then when we talk about it, you're like, yeah, I know. And then you just can't stop. And when I want to come at those times, and I understand this tattoo is such a shallow, superficial example.
Yeah.
We've had this conversation about much deeper
Yeah,
behaviors than, I mean, it's just for the people listening. Yeah, I just, we have this conversation. You're like, yeah, I know. I can't seem to fucking get a hold on it. And so, like I said, sometimes I just want to shake you. Just be like, you don't fucking need it. You don't need it. Stop doing it to yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to, again, not just with you, with everybody, just think, how do I feel towards this person? Rather than if it's just coming off as irritation or, I don't know, whatever, envious or anything like that. Enamored, maybe. Trying to think how I actually feel toward them in those moments and try to figure out what part is reacting. What happened to you over there? You've had your head bowed. What did I say? Did I upset you?
No.
Are you sad? How are you feeling? I don't want to project on you. I don't want to lead you questions.
Two things. One.
Yeah. Two things really might have to be a shirt.
It's so annoying to me now. It's all I hear, but
Two things.
I'm the king of two things. The king of two things.
King of two things.
One, you sucker punched me, man.
I sucker punched you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you being? Wait, what did I say?
I was not expecting that answer. Because, and this is why I made the suggestion earlier, is because I'm only getting that surface irritation. I'm not getting the compassion that's underneath.
Yeah.
I'm not getting any of that.
I know. I wonder what would have happened if you let me finish instead of defending yourself. Would have saved us some time.
Yeah. Right now in this, yes.
Yeah.
But this reminds me a lot of the episode a few weeks ago when you and I were talking about, I was talking about loss, and I was talking about like how you made the comment about it's not abnormal and this and that. What you were getting at was the compassion behind, because what we got at in the After the Pod,
Patreon.
was you got to get on Patreon. In the After the Pod was that what you were actually getting at was telling me that I was not defective.
Yeah.
I didn't receive any of that. What was received was that, again, what I said in the episode, where it came off as like no big deal, like walk it off, like everybody fucking deals with it. And it was like, that's what I'm getting is a lot of times is just that surface level or just that irritation of like, again, like this morning with the tattoo. First thing is like, oh, God, yeah, I saw your fucking story, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm getting the irritation, but I'm not getting any of the compassion or anything else that's really underneath it, of the root of it. And I don't know if this is something that you have noticed before, or if this is a new thing that you are just now examining. Like, I know you said it's new in therapy, but I don't know if this has been on your mind about like when we do get in these kind of like back and forth where you're like, why can't he just fucking hear that I'm like trying to be compassionate right now? Like, is that what's happening on your end?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes examining my parts, like, yeah, I will, like when I said, yeah, I saw your fucking video. Cool, man. Like, I'm able to see now looking back that is like a barb.
Yeah.
It's like just throwing out a little barb.
Yeah, a little jab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the moment, it doesn't feel like that at all. In the moment, it feels like I'm breaking your balls.
Yeah.
But later, I'm like, fuck off.
Well, sneak attack.
But yeah, looking back, I can be like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then that is a part of me that I do not like, because that is my father. And yeah, I'm hoping that looking at it in this new way and relating it to parts and how I actually feel, I can minimize the barbs.
Yeah.
That's the hope.
Yeah, because again, like without the compassion, I'm able to take the ball busting. But like when I went on my little rant there, it was like, oh, I know that it's rooted in truth. And so that's when it gets me, is like, I know the ball busting is rooted in you being irritated. So you and I have talked about this before. Sometimes I will go into fight or flight when we are in conversation.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just when we're talking.
Just every time we go. But that's why, because I pick up on like, I know that we're fucking around, we're ball busting, but I also know that secretly there's judgment there, and that but I'm not getting what's underneath the judgment. I'm just getting the judgment.
Why do you think there's always judgment there? This goes back to like the toast conversation.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw something recently about autistic people, and they were saying that a lot of times people confuse their curiosity with either irritation or judgment. And so yeah, so like if you do come in, like the toast is a perfect example. If you come in and you're like, you always make toast like that, it comes off as like, are you a fucking idiot? You don't know how to make toast.
Yeah.
What you're really saying is like, you're just curious, like, oh, this is how you make toast?
Yeah.
It doesn't come off that way. And so that's the hang up. And I saw that, and I probably sent it to you, but yeah, it was the first time I was hearing it from that side of like, it is curiosity. But it feels, I don't know. It's how you shape it. I don't know. It's weird, man. Maybe, and again, we've talked about how dry you are and how tone and this and that, but it feels weighted. Yeah.
Do you think, well, I know the answer is yes. How much of it do you think is your auto response that someone's always trying to embarrass you? Because I have no doubt I own a part in it.
Yeah.
I know I don't own all of it.
No, I'll take 35, 40% of that.
Okay.
I'll take a good chunk,
Yeah.
but I can't. Yeah, I can't take it all.
Do you think you operate at 35 or 40? Or is that higher or lower with me?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
I don't know. I'd have to examine it.
Yeah.
Like, I'd have to really catch myself doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
take a break.
Okay.
Quick break.
And
Be
then
back in a minute.
then my second thing. Number 2,
Yeah.
as promised.
Yeah. Two things. King of two things.
King of 2 things. That's got to be a shirt.
That's better than the People's Champ, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
better than the People's Champ.
I know. This has to do with the People's Champ. The validation thing and relying on other people's validation, that is directly rooted to my childhood, and it is something that I felt like I had to do to make and keep friendships and relationships. I just needed approval.
From who?
Friends and girls and teachers and
So what did that look like when you were younger? What approval did you get from your friends? Or did you crave?
just fitting in. As fucking cliche as that is, like,
But what does that look like? Is it words? Is it actions?
words, mainly just inclusion. Invited to things, phone calls, inclusion. I had to fight for inclusion. And
Why do you think you had to fight for inclusion?
The way I looked. Yeah. I was just a bigger kid and nobody wanted anything to do with me unless I was funny or nice or fucking all the things. I had to be all the time. I wasn't allowed to put my guard down. I wasn't allowed to be anything else but the thing they wanted me to be, or else they wouldn't hang out with me, or they wouldn't include me. And so I needed their approval. I didn't need it. I wanted it.
Yeah.
And that's a hard thing to shake, especially, again, when you build a life out of, hey, look at me. It's hard to turn that off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I don't know if I've ever been really concerned on turning that off. I've never put any effort towards that.
I have a guess.
Yeah, I've never put any effort towards turning that off.
Why?
I don't know. It's all I know. It's hard when it's all you know. Hey, man, why aren't you speaking Spanish right now? Because English is what you fucking know. Like, you never thought about learning Spanish? Like, no. Why would I do that?
I thought about learning Spanish. I know a little Spanish.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's that. It's like, oh, this is just life. Like, this is just all I fucking know, man.
It's interesting that you equate validation to basic communication skills.
Well, that is interesting.
That is very interesting.
And that's for my therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are my two things. We can go back to your thing now.
No.
No.
We're done. This is much more. This is much more interesting.
No bueno.
Please no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna challenge you on something.
Okay.
Looking back, if you're really to take all biases, everything you know, out, and you look at it unfiltered, and you're very honest with yourself. When you were younger, is it possible that you weren't constantly being excluded, that you just wanted more? Because who you are now, never enough. Whatever it is, it's never enough.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering when you learned that.
Yeah, it's probably a mix of that. It has to be a mix of that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of my validation was centered around the way that I looked. So
Your inward validation?
yeah.
That's what you wanted. You wanted people to...
No, that was just how, like, I got treated differently because of the way I looked. So,
Why do you think that?
why do I think that?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy,
Yeah.
I was told that all the fucking time.
They would just tell you we're not inviting you because you're fat?
They would just call me fat all the fucking time.
Okay.
And, you know, like, it was always about my weight. It was always about mainly my weight.
Yeah. Nah, hey, I remember. I've been there.
Yeah. And, you know, they get it from family. You get it from friends. You get it from girlfriends girls you like who are your friends who will never be your girlfriend.
And that's okay because they don't owe you anything.
That's true. Still hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you grow up and you're even more surrounded by it. It's in TV shows and magazines and fucking everything. You have to look this way or else you don't matter. Not that you don't matter, but you don't matter as much as these good-looking people.
Do you think you learned it first from other kids, or do you think you learned it first from your mom? Because your mom was very vain, very into appearances.
Yeah. I don't know. And that's on trauma.
Can't remember a goddamn thing.
Hey, man. From 10 below. Your guess is as good as mine, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so curious when you're going to unlock that time.
Oh, buddy, I'm not.
It's going to be horrific.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot.
Yeah. What are you afraid you're going to learn?
I don't know. I don't know, but there has to be something. There has to be some real bad shit hiding back there. If I can't even fucking see a preview.
Yeah, you would think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How bad's the movie if you can't even find a trailer for it?
They wiped it clean.
They're like, nah, you just gotta go in blind.
That's one of the, going back to my parts, that's one of the things I'm kind of supposed to check in with my parts. Like, for example, the irritation or whatever. Asking those parts, like, or asking myself, what is this part afraid will happen if I'm not irritated or judgmental or whatever?
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea. Because my instinct is to figure it out in my brain. And it's not what parts are.
Yeah.
parts are about like connecting with yourself, and like it's all about feelings. So I'm like, what would make sense here? And like, that's not how it works. So my intellectualizing makes these inward looks very difficult for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How hard is it going to be for you to pause in the moment and ask yourself those questions?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would think at first it's going to be difficult because I am very quick. Like when somebody says something to me, I process it and respond very quickly.
Yeah.
That's something my partner has. She's been like, sometimes, especially if we're in like a heightened thing, she's like, talking to you is like sometimes like talking to a computer. She's like, I type it in and instantly you have analyzed and have a response. And she's like, and I don't even know if I meant what I said yet.
Yeah.
And that might be autism. That might be trauma. We don't know.
Could be multiple truths.
Could be multiple truths. This autistic kid is traumatized.
It's all trauma.
Yeah. So I think at first it's going to be really difficult.
Yeah.
To take those moments of pause.
Can I give you some feedback on that, on those instant results?
Oh, sure.
On this side of things, sometimes what then escalates conversations between us, and maybe between you guys as well, or whoever you're having these conversations with.
Let's keep it between you and I, but yeah.
Sure. You are so fast that it doesn't feel like it's being considered.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
I get that from you a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'll say something, you'll hit me back with something, I'm like,
yeah, you feel,
oh, you just know that? Like, you're not even going to fucking think about what I said?
you feel
Like,
very dismissed.
yeah,
That you feel very dismissed sometimes.
yeah, because it's so fast. You're like, you're not even hearing. You've already made up your mind. Yeah, that's how it comes off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no, I already thought of that 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And I've thought of everything. No. Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see how that comes across. Yeah. So I'm too smart for most people is what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
What if I was that arrogant, dude? Then I would be my father. All right, what did you talk about?
Oh, we're not done with you yet. These old.
Okay. What do you got?
These father feelings you're having.
Oh, God.
Because this is the first time I'm hearing you really bring up these rooted issues that connect with him. Are these conversations you've had before or connections you've had before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the things I keep trying to like censor myself so I'm not doing like negative self-talk.
Yeah.
I'm just going to talk. One of the things I fucking hate about myself is my ability to be incredibly cruel with words. I can bring you to your fucking knees with words. And not in a your mom kind of way.
Yeah.
In a I will call out your deepest insecurity and mock you with it.
Yeah.
Kind of way. And I think it's one of, if not the ugliest part of me. So when these types of things are tied to that feeling for me,
Yeah.
it's unpleasant. And it becomes very self-critical for me. Because it's just, I do have parts of my dad in me. It's unavoidable.
Yeah.
I wish they weren't there, but they are. And yeah, this is part of the work.
Yeah.
is facing these ugly parts of yourself you don't like. And I've talked about those parts in therapy before. Yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. It's unfortunate. I am able to be proud of myself in a way that I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Even if I do feel like I'm backed in a corner, whether it's shame or embarrassment or whatever.
Yeah.
And I gotta use words to get my way out. Even in those moments, I can usually communicate like, I'm about to say some things that will ruin our relationship. So this conversation needs to stop right now. And I'm able to communicate that now. Whereas in the past,
Yeah.
I just let it fly. And
Have you ruined relationships in the past like that?
I don't know. No one's ever left.
Oh, okay. I was going to, yeah, I
But
think you'd know.
You never know how somebody looks at you. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know when you say something to somebody that they never forget.
Yeah. Fuck.
You don't know that. I would feel very confident in saying I have said things to people I love very deeply that they never will forget. And I'm ashamed of that. I have a lot of shame around that. But I don't do that anymore, thankfully, or I haven't in many years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are you able to do the opposite with the parts that you are proud of? Because you were able to see the parts that you're not proud of and that you're ashamed of and all these things.
Mm-hmm.
How does it go the other way? Are you able to recognize things you do like about yourself?
Yeah. What I've learned in doing parts work, and don't quote me, not an expert.
Yeah.
But all the parts you're finding are protectors and exiles and typically not great parts.
Yeah.
They're ways that you cope and you deal with things, and they're behaviors that you take that you think are keeping you safe. So, yeah, the parts of myself that I'm most proud of are when I'm able to access my core self. And I can come at things with compassion and curiosity and care and those types of things. Really the kind of not the hardest, but one of the harder parts of parts work for me is just telling the protective parts and all those that, like, hey, it makes sense. I understand why you're doing that. You think you're trying to keep me safe.
Yeah.
And trying to connect with them and find out what other job would you rather be doing?
Yeah.
You know? That's the mission.
Yeah.
It's a long one. Yeah.
Going back to the timing thing, being so quick to respond, do you think that giving a little bit of a beat or a break before you respond would help with firing off the hip and saying things that you either like didn't want to later, or things that come off as irritation but really are compassion, these kind of things?
Ideally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really fire off the hip and say things I don't mean. I do, of course. It's just, it's not like
Yeah.
evisceration level.
Right. Yeah.
shit.
I'm just saying like the
Yeah.
day-to-day, the ball busting and this and that that's really rooted in real shit.
Yeah, not all ball busting.
Yeah.
I mean, you and I, that's our love language.
Yeah.
But yeah, ideally, ideally taking a beat would, minimize a lot of things and hopefully eliminate a lot of those types of problems.
Yeah. How hard is that for you to slow down like that?
I don't know. I just learned today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really had much time to implement yet. So we have a fairly stressful day tomorrow. So we'll see.
Do.
Yeah.
Speaking of taking a beat, we'll be right back. We talked about loss this week. Because he asked me last week, when the idea of loss comes up, what is it? How do I feel? What do I think of? And those things. And so he...
Is this loss specific to grief?
No, just loss in general.
Okay.
Because we're talking about, I took all those assessment tests last week about abandonment issues.
Yeah.
And so we were talking about loss and abandonment and these things. And so he asked me, what do I think about when I think about loss? And grief is actually number 2 on my list. Yeah. There's a number 1.
Losing weight.
Oh, yeah. Number 1 is disappointment.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Disappointing others.
Okay.
Afraid of losing others because I'm not good enough for them to hang around.
People pleasing.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my number 1.
Number 1 relationship to loss is losing people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
grief.
they're not pleased with you.
Number 2. Yeah.
That's some deep-rooted people pleasing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Which led us to why I feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just the general feeling, kind of what we were talking about earlier, about like just being unworthy of love and self-value. Which led us to take another test. Hey, man, I'm back in school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We took a test on self-perception. That I don't recommend it.
Did grandiosity come out?
No. It was more like there was like a scale to 1 to 6 again, and he was asking things like if somebody had loved me before, if I was afraid of them, if I was afraid of losing them because of my behaviors or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh yeah, 6. And then it was like, oh God, what was that? What was another question like that? It was kind of all shaped around romantic relationships a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, almost all 6s.
With your eyes closed. Just eyes closed. It's almost all 6s.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, do you inherently believe that you deserve love? I'm like, no.
With your mother, how can you? I don't understand it.
Fucking know, man. Because she was the only one that did that. Nobody else did. Everybody hated me besides my mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't inherently believe you deserve love?
No.
Yeah, I honestly think that's probably shockingly common.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to believe you deserve love just for existing.
Yeah, just to be like, oh, I'm here. You should love me. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well,
Why?
I don't know about...
Who are you? What are you doing?
I don't think you should love me is the same as I deserve love.
Maybe I'm getting those things mixed up.
Yeah. Oh. Go ahead.
Turns out,
Yeah.
it's our old friend Shame.
Shout out to Shame.
Fucking shout out, Shame. It's been a while, dog.
Has it?
How you living? Oh, terrible.
Large.
Large and in charge.
All right. Tell me about shame.
Shame.
Shame, shame, shame.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we really got into relationships.
Are you going to elaborate on the shame? Or am I jumping the gun? Is that coming?
Let's come back around. Let's put a little bookmark on shame.
Okay.
Just know that a lot of self-worth is shame related.
Okay.
Just in general.
Yeah.
Not just with me. So then we started talking about past relationships. And he started asking me about some recent ones and this and that. And I ended up kind of filling him in on where some of that shame comes from.
Can I ask you a semi-off-topic question?
Sure.
Do you realize when you close your eyes for an extended period of time while you're talking?
Not usually.
Where do you go when that happens?
I usually go to the thing that I'm talking about.
It's like a focus?
Not a focus. It's like a... How do I describe this? I'm teleporting into that memory and feeling it out and like kind of grabbing what I need and coming back.
Okay, sorry.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You do it a lot, and I've always wanted to ask.
Yeah, that's most of the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just hurts.
Sometimes just...
Hey, man.
Sometimes just ouchie. I need to method act a nap. I got to sleep through this one.
Yeah. Sometimes it hurts too much to be present.
Sometimes ouchie.
I go bye-bye.
Quick nap.
You know about an emotional quick nap, right?
A little quick nap. Power nap.
I have a lot of shame attached to my past relationship.
Okay.
And I've talked about it a little bit on here.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. But one of the issues that I had in that relationship from the jump was just not feeling like I was good enough for this person. I always felt like it was temporary.
It was. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Such a dumb joke to make right there. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. Yeah, I just never thought I was cool enough, good looking enough, just enough for this person. And I always thought it was, gonna go at any minute.
Is that because of her or because of you?
Her.
Okay.
She's a very electric person, very magnetic. Very stylish and cool and like all those things. The things that like not only did I want in a partner, but that I wanted in myself. Yeah. And I was like, oh, how do I got to keep up with this. And I hadn't felt that way in a long time.
Yeah.
It was a great relationship when it was great. And I had a lot of things. I had family again. Her family loved me and they were close and we'd have big gatherings and all that stuff. And I had a home life, she had a daughter and I would come home to them and I never thought that I would want a child and that kind of thing. And I had it all of a sudden and I was loving that connection and that part of life that I never thought that I would get to experience. And the flip side is it happened during lockdown, unfortunately. And I've talked about it before on here where I just kind of like lost myself during the lockdown and then The shame comes. I wasn't able to show up the way that she needed me to, and the way that I wanted to in that relationship.
When you say the way she needed you to, these are things she was asking for that you were unable to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, it sucked. And in hindsight, of course, like you're looking back at everything and you can see it now. I couldn't really see it then. I knew that I wasn't in a great position, but I didn't know how bad that I had gotten, or how much I had lost myself. Well, that sucks, and so I have a lot of shame that's attached to that relationship, and that abandonment from that relationship is my fault. And it sucks moving forward and knowing that, and I think I'm a little scared of doing that again and not being able to show up for someone and in a relationship, and that's I think a new and big hurdle that I did not know was there before. Yeah. What the fuck? What do you got over there, bud?
It's just interesting.
Is it?
It is.
Cool.
It is interesting to me.
Yeah.
That. Your biggest fear about getting into a new relationship isn't getting hurt. It isn't not getting the love you deserve. It's, am I going to be able to please this person adequately?
Yeah.
And that is incredibly codependent.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not an expert. Sounds codependent as shit.
My number one, disappointment.
Yeah. Your biggest fear of getting a relationship isn't getting hurt. It's not being good enough.
Yeah, because we know why.
Why?
Because I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I'll be fine. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you usually figure it out? What does that look like?
Oh, buddy.
What does life look like when you've figured it out?
The important thing is that I eventually figure it out. Now, what happens in between?
What does figured it out look like?
Yeah, I figured it out.
What does it look like? Figured it out. Do you truly? And I'm not challenging you. This is a genuine question. Do you feel like you've figured it out?
No.
Oh, so you're lying to both of us?
No. I feel like, well, this is the next part we talked about, was rebuilding. I think I figured out a lot of shit, but there's stuff that I'm learning about that relationship and I don't know what else to call it, just for lack of a better term, the damage that is still there.
For you?
For me. That I'm learning about, with again, this idea of like, yeah, that's my big fear is disappointing someone else. Oh, that's new.
That's new?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a new one. That's fresh. So we got into talking about rebuilding, what life looked like after that, because
Hold on. Let's take a break.
take it back before we rebuild.
One more break about before we get to rebuilding.
Okay.
Be back in 1 minute.
So we talked about rebuilding and what that looked like afterwards. And, you know, going back to loss, like I felt like I lost a lot, you know, this potential of belonging to a family again, this having this home life, having just, you know, we had a nice house and like all these things. I lost a lot of financial stuff during COVID and trying to get back on my feet and physical things, you know, like I had to, you know, loaded up a truck and moved to the city, you know, kind of thing, and just had to rebuild. And on top of all that, I was rebuilding who I was or who I have been for 20 years. I was stepping away from doing stand-up comedy and getting into film production and making that switch and letting go of all that. And so I had this kind of, I literally had like this whole new life that was starting. And a lot of my attachment to self-love and self-image and all of that stuff was attached to old me. You and I have talked about it, I think, on here a few times, where a lot of the shame that I have and disgust of myself is because I look at old pictures of me or videos and I'm like, man, I don't look like me. And what I've come around to now is letting go of, I'm able to let go now of that and be like, yeah, I don't look like me, and I also don't want to look like that guy anymore because I'm not that guy anymore. I'm this new thing. And part of the struggle that I was going back and forth with this new neck tattoo and all that stuff was that idea of like, oh, I don't know if that's something that I would do. Well, guess what? New me would. New me would fucking do it. And he did. And so now I'm having fun kind of building this new avatar of like, this is me now, and letting go more of this is who I used to be. And it's bringing me a lot more value and self-confidence and self-worth of like stepping into this new life of like, you know, I've only got a couple strings tying me to that old, you know, I do a couple shows a year here and there that like pulls me back in, you know, but like not really. And so, yeah, that's kind of what figuring out looks like. Rebuilding, reevaluating, and trying to envision how to move forward and what that looks like and what you really want out of it and not what you're willing to settle for. And I've done that so many times in my life that I finally feel like I'm coming around to the idea of like going after what I want instead of what I can get.
What do you want?
Man, just fucking peace. I just, yeah.
What does peace look like for you?
The power to slow down.
How do you get it?
You want old me to answer or new me?
Both.
Old me?
Mm-hmm.
You work your fucking ass off.
Mm.
You'll get there.
Work your ass off to slow down.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to hustle to fucking kick back.
And knew you?
Acceptance. Self-acceptance.
So when are you going to do that?